Hey everybody, Will here with my flea market finds for October 1st, 2023. I know it's been a long time since I've made a video. Still been buying, still been listing, just kind of got away from the videos for a while. But maybe I'll start making a few more. It was a nice weekend, lots of yard sales, community sales going on, and picked up some interesting stuff. Let's take a look. First up, pet carriers, brand new in the pack. Got 4 of them. They were asking $10 a piece, and got the 4 of them for $30. They're really well made. You see the leather straps. Not quite sure what they're going to bring, but would make a good present for holiday season. Harley Davidson pewter model. The guy had $10 on this. I noticed the handlebar was bent, so he knocked it down to 5. Hopefully I can bend it back in shape. With it being pewter, it should be able to do that. But these things are bringing around $65. Picked up a DeWalt 18-volt drill. They had 40 on it. I got it for 30, but it is like, it's not new, but it's pretty close to it. Hardly any scratches on it at all. Pricing on these are all over the place, but I think it's some money to be made there. At least I've seen the bear tools go for over 100, DC 759, so we'll see on that. Picked up a folding chair, Brick House cigars. It was $4. Couldn't really go wrong there. There's my friend walking down there. Nice little piece of mid-century modern glass. This is marked Costa Rhoda. Paid $5. It's about a $40 ashtray right there. This one was one of those things. I got it upside down, but it's John Richard. If you look that up, you're going to see some really high dollar stuff. Take a look at this. Here's one on eBay right now. Now this is a pair. This one is this right here, and they have a price of $1,025. I bought this for $45, so I think it's some money to be made on that. The Garmin GPS thing. This was actually my son's. He came out with this. He picked this up for $10. He's got it listed on eBay right now, and it's got a bid of $75 already. So pretty good. He's both my boys are really getting into buying and reselling now that they're getting older, and appreciate having a little extra money. When they were younger, they wanted to sleep in on the weekends, but now they're more interested in getting out and finding something to buy. A pair of sterling silver weighted candlestick holders. They were $15 for the pair. If anybody knows anything about this, it's a Jewish flag. It had 25 on it. I got it for 20. Definitely got some age on it. Got some condition issues there. But a cool piece. I know nothing about this. You can tell it's old. I mean, look, there's some moth holes. This thing could easily be 100 years old, but got to do some research into it. Picked up a rifle. Got it for $20. It didn't have the magazine or spring to it, or bolts. And it's still missing the bolt and the stock, and somebody did a horrible job of drilling and tapping the receiver for a scope, which really drives the value down. But what makes this for me is that it's a Spanish Mauser that was built in 1896, which means by the Spanish-American War in 1898, this was in service. So this might have been, you never know, this might have been a rifle that took a couple shots at Teddy Roosevelt at San Juan Hill. But it's in, somebody cut 9 inches off the barrel. But I'm slowly piecing it back together, a little project. But surprisingly, it's not very cheap. Just for that little bit I put back on it was like $60 for everything. The bolt alone goes for like $150, and then even a cut down stock to fit this is going to be like $80. So, but it's still got a nice history to it. So to me, it's worth saving. A spud wrench. This is adjustable Williams. Being nearby Bethlehem Steel, I'm always looking for spud wrenches. A spike on the end where they line up bolt holes. If you ever find one marked with Bethlehem Steel, those are the ones that bring really good money. This I paid 10 for this, and this one should bring around 30. A really cool door knocker. This thing, it is really heavy. It is solid brass. Love the fish design. It's missing the piece that it knocks against the door. You wouldn't want this knocking against your wooden door. But really nice old piece. Really well done. Love that piece. Pennsylvania Railroad. This is a first aid kit or a bandage. So you pop the seal and you pull out the bandage. I paid 10 for this, and surprisingly they don't really bring a whole lot of money. This one will probably bring around 20 or so. Baltimoreopoly, paid 5 for this. Thought about keeping it for the Airbnb, but probably sell it. It'll probably bring around 25. Got 3 of these Santa pictures, brand new in the boxes. These are Old World Christmas, and paid $5 a piece, 15 for the 3, and they should bring around $25 a piece. I got a Nativity set. This is Thomas Kincaid, and these sets bring pretty good money. Somewhere, well, that one's not going to bring much. Not with that chip. Hopefully the others are in good shape. But I only paid $10 for everything. So, one with all the animals and all sold for like $300. But we'll see. Make sure the rest of them are good. Picked up a watch for $10. This is Excalibur from the Franklin Mint. Got it cheap, and it's actually a sterling case with the box of papers. Got it cheap because it needs a battery, which isn't that big of a deal. Walked up to a sale, and a lady had all this flatware sitting out. I asked her how much. She said 10 because it's silver plate. So this is silver plate, but the pattern is Steve Rose, and these bring about between $2 to $3 a piece on average. So it's around 50 pieces there, so not too bad. Also got another pattern here. This is called Precious. We'll sell that. Some miscellaneous stuff, but mixed in with it was some sterling, which is good stuff right here. So that little gravy ladle alone should bring around $50. Then we have dinner knives, of course, just the handles are sterling on this. Fork, spoons. The carving set isn't Steve Rose, but the handle is sterling. Can't get it to focus. There you go. So we'll sell that by itself. So paid 10, probably get around 100, 150 for that. Say 50 for that, and probably around 150, 200 for this. So pretty good deal. I've been concentrating mostly on jewelry lately. Between my two eBay stores, we're closing in on 10,000 listings. We got something like 9,750 now. I'll put a couple links in the description to the eBay stores. But I'll probably do a jewelry find video soon. Yeah, still listing, still selling, and there's money to be made out there. Get yourself out there and do a little shopping. So until next time, this Will Yard Sales Survivalist. We'll talk again soon.